Hey, we are right back with some more Genshin. Let's just continue on with the story. It seems that all the distractions have left and nobody's doing any more work outside my apartment. Just bloody nice. Ooh, hey, I didn't know that these things are here. What do you mean? Hold on a minute. Ah, come on. Confirm. I didn't know these things are here. Let me get some of this. And here I thought I've already marked all of the locations for crystals. Little did I know. I do wonder, does anybody use any of these magical crystal chunks over the normal crystals? Because they require 10 resin, and I feel like the 10 resin far overvalues a little bit of weapon enhancement material. Feel me?
Right.
Like 90% sure nobody uses it. Alright, like maybe you. Pretty sure I don't need to kill this guy, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Just gotta get up here. Talk things out with Dainsley probably. Maybe kill something, just regular.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was
Hey there,
just
buddies.
saying how these ancient machines are from Conria.
Are they now?
So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No, not quite.
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as Field Tillers by the people of Conria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
So what's with
It's
lethal
not like
weapons?
you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
Doesn't have to be
After
either.
the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
It seems we should put an end to their suffering.
Yeah, Paimon thinks you've been doing a real good job of that.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Very well, very well. You shall all be destroyed then by my hand.
Rain cutter. Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Alright.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh, come on, I missed. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. All is good. Oh, look at that. My burst is already back up.
Cool it. No, my sword.
Come on, buddy. It's time for you to go take a nap. Good night.
Huh? This abyss mage dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
Possible.
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather,
Oh
are
my
still
God,
conducting
people.
preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine?
Is it related to the inverted
From
statue?
the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
It was just crushed by the
What does
James
he want with
Chamber.
Osile?
Could it be the same as
I
with
know of your
Dvalin?
past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even possible? So wait,
Yada yada
the
does
Abyss
it.
Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
These nicknames keep
Very
getting
few
longer.
people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
Let's find the eye before they do.
It's getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Celeste.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
That statue. It looked like the animal Archon.
That tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Poor guy doesn't want to go into the cathedral. Yada yada. Achievement to get to. Okay. Getting closer and closer to doing the thing. Wait, hold on a minute. Did I just... Oh no, so it's still the part of we will be reunited. Okay. To the cathedral in Mondstadt we go. Alright. So the kind workers have decided to bless us with their wonderful noises of drills and whatnot, and hammering.
A huge statue.
What a joyous
A
occasion.
grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them.
And here comes the train. Unbelievable. Something really doesn't like me today.
How aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animo Archon! And actually, the Animo Archon is... never mind!
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Huh?
You
Aren't you
are
curious?
the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
You do think you'll be popular
Correct.
among the sisters?
And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either.
Truer words have never been spoken.
That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Alrighty then, let us go talk to the sisters. Barbara, tell me things. I want to know. My curiosity is killing me. Share your secrets with me. Tell me about the statue. I wish to ask you more.
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre de Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course!
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara.
Yet another
We
train
can't
is
tell you
coming,
about
boys.
The statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's Final Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
Oh,
Tell us.
this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. no one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own.
It's not necessarily related
Right.
to the tyrant.
Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of
Waifu.
Furnace, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Big Titty Goth GF. Everybody wants her. Everybody needs her. Everybody wants to be with her. But almost none of us have her. Because she's almost never on the bloody banners. God. Please enter my life.
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already
Most
headed off to
deepest thing.
Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean
No.
said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
She doesn't do any work. Don't worry. I'll go to help as well.
We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
Vent is just probably having a rest somewhere. Don't bother him.
What should I...
There is no need to bother our boy. Alright, Dane Steve. What are we doing next? We gotta go fight a Wolfie boy, aren't we? Oh, I know. Oh, we definitely are. Well, let me tell you.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This
I
could
believe
very
so.
well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But
We're
what
on
is
our
the
way.
Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No,
Do
that's
not corrupt the
likely.
puppy!
Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Quickly now, we must set off and defend our puppy. Wait, hold on, what is this? A world quest? A world quest? Later. Another time, perhaps. I deem it unnecessary at the moment. For we have greater matters to attend to, I believe. Alright. Are there any crystals up there? I don't think so. I guess I might have farmed them up yesterday or something. Or earlier today, I guess. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get over here.
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Right? That's not what I want to do. In, bonk, bonk, bonk. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful damages. Beautiful. Hey, buddy. What are you talking about?
Cool it.
Come here. Oh, come on. Let me end you. Please. Thank you. Oh, there's still one more. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Whew. There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
We should hurry and find Lupus Boreas.
Let's go!
I'm
Come on, come on.
not going any further.
Huh?
What the fuck?
Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
Aren't fluffy
Has
things
nothing
cute?
to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides,
Nothing wrong with that.
you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
You really despise the
There's nothing
Seven, huh?
special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down. Even if the god
Speaking
in
from
question
experience
is your
yet again.
sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and
Yep.
don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Funnily enough, he probably speaks from experience, so my guess is that Conria ended up becoming so advanced that they decided to go for quote-unquote godhood and make the nation itself, like, legit as fuck, right? Like, pretty much godly. Because they were so close technologically where they can match the powers of gods, just seemingly just from technology and whatever alchemy or magics that they possess themselves. So, the gods didn't like it. They didn't like the transgressions of humans, as the olden gods were quite a bit less, what do we say in English? How do we call it? Tolerant of people overstepping their humanly boundaries. Thus, they got punished for it. So, yeah. What Dainsleif is saying right now is the fact that it's best to simply do you without interfering or getting in the way or showing yourself too much to the gods, or they will be like, yo, you gotta stop that shit.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man.
Truly, a strange boy indeed. I can kinda see where he's
That's
coming
true.
from.
You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
When there's a lack of trust, it's best to just avoid the situation entirely.
Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master
Looking for you.
Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
I
Okay,
agree.
be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
A weird-ass game we're playing over here, boys. With the whole honorary knight. At this point, I might as well just be a knight. Or at this point, I might as well just be a mercenary or some sort. In any case, I've realized that they're talking so freaking much that I might end up having to play this for, or rather to record this for even longer than I anticipated. Originally, I wanted to record this for just a short amount of time. Like, maybe an hour and a half, but no, they're talking so much. So much. Like, dear God, they're talking so fucking much. So, I'll just have to live with it. No, Wolfie!
Over there, it's Razor!
Razor, Wolfie.
Abyss Herald!
You, not welcome here.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory.
No shit.
If
He's
you
a spirit.
serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no. Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
Time for another round with the Abyss Herald.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
So you might think. But you see, I'm stronger than you. So,
No, my sword!
let's parlay, shall we?
Everybody stand back!
Okay.
Verdict is...
And destruction. Oh. Add that damage. Dear fucking God, is beautiful.
Oh, so sorry.
Sit down. Oh. You think this will help you?
Cool it.
Off we go!
Be ended regardless.
Freeze.
I wish I had lightning.
Rain outlines your fate.
My cooldowns are a little bit low, I can see. Or a little bit slower than usual. Alright, buddy. Time for you to calm down. Get over it.
Freeze.
Come on. Just freaking pass on, friend. It's over. Be gone. Be gone, you. Wait. Oh. They gotta actually take care of this guy, really?